Had a wonderful time visiting Hobbiton and Wai-O-Tapu with cheeky tours. Dave was our guide/driver and he was a wealth of information, welcome and kia ora spirit. I had to make some alterations and requests with the company prior to the tour and they were very responsive and accommodating. At Hobbiton, a guide from the movie set took over and she was also excellent and jubilant. I love that Hobbiton added an interactive experience where guests are able to go in a hobbit house. I am an LOTR and Hobbit fan and I was so glad to have done this tour. The crowds are manageable, even during late summer. Wai-O-Tapu was nice and more relaxed pace, although I probably would have chosen Tapua Geyser experience instead. We were given enough time to shop as well. Dave then drove us around Rotorua for a quick city tour. Pick up at Auckland and drop off at Rotorua was also straightforward. Overall, I think this was a well-paced tour, with good communication throughout, and excellent staff, online and driver/guide. I highly recommend this tour and cheeky tours. Wow! What a great experience! The entire tour ran so smoothly. We were picked up our location we chose from the list. Our guide, Hanos, was great. He was patient and knowledgeable. And he was a great driver as well. The group was always on time. Hobbiton was awesome. There is some hilly walking there. The guides there so great as well. We stopped at the thermal springs and how gorgeous. I'm so glad we did this tour. I would highly recommend the entire thing with cheeky Kiwi. The time between when we got to Hobbiton and when the tour started was about 30 minutes and that was the time to get a few Hobbiton pictures as well as visit the gift shop. It felt a little rushed. I understand why we did it that way though. We did a very short stop, 10 minutes in the corrugated steel town and an additional stop, 20 minutes, for ice cream. That was cool. It was perfect for what we needed as we only had one full day in New Zealand. We had an absolutely fantastic day exploring Hobbiton and Rotorua with Simon as our tour guide. From the moment the tour started, Simon's friendly personality, deep knowledge, and great sense of humor made the entire experience unforgettable. Simon went above and beyond to make sure everyone was comfortable and enjoying the journey. On the way to Hobbiton, he shared fascinating stories about the filming of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, along with interesting facts about the region. His passion for New Zealand and its culture really shone through. What really stood out was Simon's attention to detail and genuine care for the group. He kept everything running smoothly while still making the day feel relaxed and fun. If you're lucky enough to have Simon as your guide, you're in for a truly memorable experience. Highly recommended, this tour was one of the highlights of our trip. The tour was nice. It is great if you are in Auckland without a car and wish to see Hobbiton and the Wai-O-Tapu geothermal site. Our guide Dave was really nice and friendly. Just keep in mind that there is a lot of driving. A lot. Except for the 2 hours in Hobbiton and 1.5 hours in Wai-O-Tapu, the rest of the time is spent on the road. Thanks to the breaks it is not that bad, but it is just good to know before booking. In my opinion the tour would benefit from at least 30 minutes more in Wai-O-Tapu, so all who want to get to do all 3 trails and grab lunch. Arriving back home 30 minutes later would not make much of a difference on a whole day tour, but when making all this way it would be nice to be able to go through all the trails and maybe the hot pools. Thanks again to Cheeky Kiwi and Cheeky Dave for the memorable day smile.